Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome again back in Clarity during unprecedented times. So basically, this is my COVID-19 rundown of everything that's out there to support you during these times. And I'm starting off with what the government has put in place. So if you've not been here before and you just joined, super welcome. My name is Anwin Ba. I'm a business wealth strategist and founder of Wealth Fluency, and I help business women become excellent money managers with ease by understanding your numbers, optimizing your business systems and processes, and building your investment portfolio so that you can scale your business, increase your income, and get more time back. Wealth Fluency is all about building your wealth, protecting your wealth, and transferring your wealth. So welcome again to you. So again, if you've been joining and you followed me previously in the other sessions, I've done an overview, and yesterday we covered the coronavirus job retention scheme. So if you need a bit more understanding around the coronavirus job retention scheme, which is aimed at employers, so these are business owners, and also which businesses are eligible for it and the benefits and so forth. So this is all around explaining what the furlough is all about and the boundaries of the furlough, because you don't just go on furlough and you can do anything and everything, and furlough doesn't apply to everybody. So that's what was covered yesterday. Today is all about the self-employed, and self-employed are those that are running limited companies and they're the sole director or members of a partnership that have lost income due to coronavirus. This is what today's session is going to be about. And in today's session, as yesterday, I'm going to cover who it's for, how you get access to it, what the impact is on your business, who is eligible for it, and the things you need to get together to be able to basically claim this scheme or take part in this scheme, and if it's applicable to your business. So today is self-employed, okay? And today I'm going to be talking about the grant. So I made a distinction last time between what is a loan and a grant. A grant you do not pay back. A loan you pay back. And when I'm covering the loans, I'm going to tell you how much you can claim, if there's any interest rates on it, so on and so forth. But this is a grant, you do not pay it back. All right? This is the Self-Employment Income Support Scheme. Self-Employment Income Support Scheme. This is what today's is going to be about, the Self-Employment Income Support Scheme for the self-employed. So those are the ones running limited companies as the sole director or those in partnerships, okay? I'm not talking to PLCs here, all right? And I'm not talking to charities and not-for-profit. Those guys were covered yesterday in the job retention scheme, the coronavirus job retention scheme. So let's start now. Who can apply? So this scheme will allow you to claim a taxable grant worth 80%. Okay, worth 80% of your trading profits up to a maximum of $2,500 per month. I am going to say that again. This scheme, so this is the Self-Employment Income Support Scheme, and this will allow you to claim a taxable grant, so you do not pay it back, a taxable grant of up to 80% of your trading profits. During the overview, I mentioned that you need to have your finances in order, okay? And probably that is what I'm going to do. I am going to put together a checklist for you to make sure that your finances are in order. I'm going to make a note to myself as I am saying that. To make sure that your finances are in order so that you can claim for this scheme. So that is a checklist to get your finances in order. Okay, awesome. So let me know if you are interested in getting this checklist. I'm going to share it with my wider network. Literally just hit me now as I'm doing this session. So if you're interested, please do give me a thumbs up below, or do comment yes, interested. In fact, just comment interested. Okay, and I'll put this checklist together to make sure that your finances are in order so that you can actually claim for these schemes, because that is what it requires. Okay, so that is what this self-employment scheme is all about. up to a maximum of 2,500 per month for the next 3 months. All of this, as Rishi first said when he announced this couple of weeks back now, he said it's going to cover 3 months initially, but he is willing to reassess it as the whole pandemic evolves. So that is 3 months, and again, it can be extended if it's needed. So again, do watch out, but definitely I'll be sharing it in here if there are any updates, if the extensions, and so on and so forth. So who can apply? Who can apply for this scheme? Okay, so a self-employed individual, as I mentioned earlier, so limited company can apply for this, and also any members of a partnership. Okay, and what you have to submit, so these are the requirements to be able to apply. And it's very simple. It's very simple who can apply for this. So if you have any questions, or if you're sure if this is applicable to you or not, do drop me a comment below. Do drop your questions below, and I'll get back to you ASAP. So what are the requirements to be able to apply? You need to have submitted your income tax self-assessment for 2018-2019. So these are part of the checklist I said I was going to put together for you, but I'm sharing it now, and then I'm going to do a little cheat sheet where everything is on the page. But here it is. You need to have your income tax self-assessment returns for 2018-2019. So make sure that has been submitted to HMRC, and if it hasn't, check. Again, if you're doing your bookkeeping and accounting on yourself, check that this has been submitted. Okay, if you have somebody doing it for you, check with your bookkeeper, check with your accountant that this has been submitted. Okay, that is the first requirement. The second requirement, that you traded in the tax year 2019-2020. Okay, so did you trade in the tax year 2019-2020? If the answer is yes, then it's applicable for you. Are you trading when you applied, or would you expect to for COVID? Okay, so are you trading when you apply? Yeah, and also it's intended to continue. Do you intend to continue for the tax year 2020-2021? So were you trading? Are you trading? Will you be trading? Past, present, future. That's what they need to know. 2019, 2018, and currently doing so, and then 2020, 2021. A lot of 2020 is coming out. And also, have you lost trading partnership profits due to COVID-19? Okay, and a lot of people are losing profits, are losing trading profits, and are losing partnerships as well. So do look into this, because some people might be have been looking at, partnering somebody in this last quarter, this quarter, and that fell through because the partner, didn't see this coming, and they have been, caught off guard, because coronavirus has literally given everybody, a left hook. So all of us are a bit caught by surprise. So those are the requirements. Those are the things you need to supply for this scheme. Okay, so if you're self-employed, your trading profits must be at least 50K, or more than half of your income comes from self-employment. Okay, so let me say that again. If you're self-employed, your trading profits must be at least 50K and more. And more than half of your income comes from self-employment. So again, you might be straddling both, but just make sure that the majority of your income is coming from self-employment. If that's not the case, then you might be looking at, okay, is it the self-employment one you're going for, or is it the job retention one you're going for? All right, so that is that. And when you look at that, look at your trading profits, partnership trading profits as well for 2018-2019. This is the crucial year, 2018-2019. Okay, if it's less than 50K, then these profits constitute more than half of your total taxable income. Okay, and then they also go further back and look at the average trading income or trading profits for 2016, 2017, 2017, 2018, and 2018, 2019. If it is less than 50K, then these profits constitute more than half of your average taxable income in the same time period. Okay, so it's looking at either 2018, 2019, or it's looking at average over 3 years. All right. So if you have any questions for this, again, do reach out. All right. So if you started trading between 2016 to 2019, HMRC will also use those years for your file self assessment tax return. So HMRC is going as far as 2016 if you started trading between then. So again, they're being considerate and they're looking at quite a lot. Okay. So if you have not submitted your tax return for the tax year 2018-2019, you must do so by the 23rd of April. Okay, so remember, the first requirement is that you have filed your self-assessment. If you haven't filed your self-assessment for 2018-2019, you have got until the 23rd of April to do so. So you've got until the 23rd of April to make sure that you have all the requirements they need to be eligible for this scheme. Okay, awesome. So hopefully now you have everything you need and you know everything you require for this scheme. So how much would you get? I explained that again. It's going to be 80% of the average profits for the tax years where applicable. Okay, so 2016 to 2017, 2017 to 2018, 2018 to 2019, you'll be getting 80% of your taxable profits. All right, so that is what you are going to get. And remember, it is a grant. So do check and do apply. All right, the worst they can say is no, especially if you have assessed that your business requires this. All right, so to work out the average, HMRC would add together the total trading profit for 3 tax years. Okay. All right, and it will be a maximum of $2,500 per month for 3 months. So again, the amount that you're paying out is the same as the job retention, which is 80% or a maximum of $2,500. And this will be paid directly into your bank account in one installment. So you get all 3 months in one installment. So if they're giving you $2,500 per month, so that's 2, 4, 6, $7,500 would be deposited in your bank account in one installment, and it's up to you to spread that through the 3 months. But do remember that for this you need a UK bank account and a sort code. Okay, so how do you apply for this scheme? This scheme, as yesterday's, is again online. It is an online scheme. So again, they have not started doing this yet. But HMRC will contact you if you're eligible for the scheme and invite you to apply online. So HMRC would contact you if you're eligible for the scheme and invite you to apply online. Okay, so if individuals do not need to contact HMRC now, you do not need to contact HMRC now. HMRC will be in touch with you. Okay, so just hold on tight there. Okay, in the meantime, just make sure that you've got all your ducks in a row so that when they say go, you're ready to go. Okay, awesome. After you've applied, what happens? Well, HMRC is going to review it. If you're eligible for the grant, they'll contact you to tell you how much you will get and then the payment details. Okay? If you claim tax credits, you will need to include the grant in your income, in your claim as income. Okay? So if you receive tax credits, make sure that you include that as part of your income. So that is basically what it is and what it is covered. So now I'm going to check that I have covered all the points that I meant to cover when it comes to the self-assessment scheme. Okay, so the self-assessment income scheme. My internet is slightly slow, but do bear with me, and I'm going to take you through and make sure that we have covered everything. So who it is for, we know it's for the self-employed and those in partnerships. Who is eligible for it? I've gone through it. You have been trading, you are still trading, and you will continue trading. That is, or you intend to continue trading. That is who is applicable for. You have filed your self-assessment for 2018-2019. Okay. And what can you do with it? Again, it's to cover your income. So whatever you need, you cover your whatever you use your income to do. So pay your bills and so on and so forth. Pay your rent and whatever else you need to do. The operational costs of your business. So what you do with your income, this is what you're doing with this income as well. All right. Again, what you do with your income is what you do with this. So whatever you do with your income. And this time you have to, I guess, be a bit more intentional in regards to what you're spending this on, because of we do not know how long this will last, and currently they're only doing it for 3 months because we're banking on the fact that this is going to last 3 months and we will contain this worldwide within 3 months, again based on at what point it hit each country. Okay, so then the next thing is, how long can you be on the scheme? 3 months. And what's the impact on your business? So again, business is going to slow down. This is just a breather. This is just a couple of inches to let you continue, okay? Because a lot of you will be losing your income streams. You'll be losing your cash flow. And this is just a bridge between to surf this corona wave until it dies down, and then business starts picking up and your sales pipeline starts building up and so forth. What impact would it have on your business? Well, apart from the scheme itself won't have any impact on your business apart from giving you that extra cash flow to supplement the loss in income. So this is to supplement your loss in income. So that's what it's going to do. What you do with it, again, is whatever you do with your income, as I mentioned earlier. The impact is more the impact that it has had on, the corona has had on your business. The government hasn't necessarily put any boundaries in regards to how you spend the money, because it's to supplement your income. So whatever you do with your income, pretty much. Okay. And this should definitely help you, as I said, ride the wave until this dies down a bit and business becomes business as usual. I guess things will not be the way they were, but I am going on the fact that we are going to improve and we're going to learn from this. Okay, so that is basically what the self-assessment income support scheme is all about. If you have any questions, make sure that you do drop it down below. I'll be super excited to again answer any questions, give you any clarity. As I said, if you are interested in the cheat sheet, make sure that you drop it down below. I'm going to create the cheat sheet for you so that at a bird's eye view you know exactly how to get your finances in order to basically apply for any of these schemes. Okay, so that is it for me today for the third session of Clarity During Unprecedented Times, which is my way of helping businesses get an understanding of all the support and the relief packages out there by banks, by the government, and also by other companies, because we're all in this together and we are all trying to survive this together in the best way. Trying to put forward the best outcome we can. Okay, so thank you again for joining me. Thanks for those that joined live, and thanks for those that are watching the replay. Any questions below? Again, comment interested if you want me to do the checklist. All right, thanks, and bye-bye for now. Have an awesome day.